Hey, my name's Bailey and I'm going to be showing you my completed pages from October through to December. I'm filming this on December 31st, New Year's Eve, so I don't think I'm going to finish anything today, even though I'm close to finishing a few pages, but it's not going to happen, so might as well film it now. Oh, you know what I need is better lighting. There we go. I'm not sure that's actually going to have helped, but hey. Also, sorry if my voice is different from my previous video. My voice training's all over the place, and it will it'll get worse before it gets better. I'll be on tea soon and my voice will start breaking, and then yeah, but then I'll eventually have the voice I want. Anyway, this is the first page I finished in October, and these are going to be all be completed pages, none of my many whips. I'm still the monarch of whips, although I have been cracking down on that a little bit and finishing more than I've been starting, because I'm a bit naughty with starting whips all the time. But yes, anyway, we start off with this page. I don't think this one took me too long. I think this is probably the best attempt at hair I've ever done. And I don't remember what I did because it was in October. I vaguely remember sort of putting down the dark shadows first. I don't know why I'm making a pencil motion. You all know what holding a pencil looks like. but yeah, so I very vaguely remember sort of putting in the shapes, but I don't really remember what I did, unfortunately, like for all of it. And this is like my best attempt at hair, which is a bit unfortunate. I might start filming my colouring videos, but unfortunately it's sort of, I have to sit at this desk and I have a lot of pain, and basically I can't sit at desks for a very long time and it takes me ages to colour, so I don't know how viable that is. I'll try, because it'll be beneficial for both me and hopefully you guys, but so yeah, I like this picture. I didn't do a background, and I'm kind of wishing I did. I just realised this tag's kind of... There we go, let's get rid of that. Because it looks a bit unfinished without a background. Maybe it's just me, maybe it's just... Because my preference is to usually have backgrounds, even though I hate doing backgrounds. And also, like, this at the bottom looks a bit messy. Does that even show? No. Ooh. This at the bottom is a bit messy. So I could have probably done a better job with that, but oh well. Sometimes I'm really precise with my colouring and like taking forever, and I mean it takes me forever even when I'm not precise. But sometimes I'm just like, oh, I just want it done with at this point. So actually it's a lot of the time I'm like that, because it does take me hours and hours. And I want something to show for it. So sometimes I start cutting corners. This was also done in October, so I was obviously trying to go for more Halloween-y pictures. I don't know how I feel about this one. Like, I like parts of it, but I don't know. I want to blame it on the paper because the paper's a bit thin, but if I'm being honest, like, I think part of it's also just what I went with, like, really weird colours, and I don't know what I was doing with it, and, like, her skin looks kind of muddy. So yeah, I don't know. I like sort of the contrast with like the dark background and the skulls and stuff, and I like the wings because they look quite shiny. But I kind of messed up in just a lot of ways. Like, I wanted a sort of semi-transparent top, and I don't think it really looks like that. Or at least like sort of translucenty. That's not a word. Whatever. Whatever, you know what I mean. The hair, again, I did this after I showed you the picture I just did. Not just did, the picture I showed you just now. And yeah, I just got bad at hair again. If only I'd written down what I did. So yeah, this picture I'm not really feeling, to be honest. Oh well. I got a picture done. Honestly, that's a miracle in and of itself. Whenever I finish a picture, it's a miracle. Ignore all the pink post-its in here. Those are whips. And I'm going to pretend I don't have them. This is oh god, this is another finished page that I'm just like, oh, I don't know how I feel about this one. October, I feel like it started off good, and then the further we got in, the more downhill it went. I tried using sort of, I think these were Neocolor 2s in the background, and I'm not very good with Neocolor 2s or any sort of watercolory medium. And I don't know, I was using luminance, I think. But the blending's not very good, and I went over the lines with the Neocolor 2s, then I had to go on a rescue mission with these flowers. I painted over the lines a bit with some of these flowers, so I had to sort of glitter gel pen over the top, and then the background's all scruffy, and it just a complete disaster basically. The only thing I like on this page is like the TV screen. I quite like it for some reason. I don't know why. I guess I just like that bit of pink. It's not really reflecting off anything because she's not pink, so I shouldn't like it. It's not really realistic, but I do kind of like the TV screen. But everything else, disaster. But, you know, at least I gave it a go with Neocolor 2s. I do have some pictures with Neocolor 2s that I like. That is not one of them. I did start a whip-in Anamorphia, but I'm not going to show you that because I'm going to show you that next month when I've hopefully finished it. I'm going to try and do monthly videos, and hopefully that will make me want to... Oh, I don't think I can fit all of this in. And the lighting is very poor. Hold on, let me see if I can get this to go up a bit further. Probably not, because it's already up very high. Oh gosh. Excuse my hands. Yeah, I don't think that's going to go up anymore. I'm so professional. Not. I'm quite proud of this one. I did this with luminance as well. I just realised how dark it is. See if I can get some more light on the matter. Oh, that's better. Oh, the magic of natural light. I'm not sure how I feel about this sky bit. I kind of went with a blue, like a warmish blue. And then I'm kind of looking at it now and I'm like, that kind of doesn't really fit. Oh well. The rest of it I like, and you know, we take victories where we can find them. I like the better fish, like better. I don't actually know how to pronounce it, which is quite bad considering, like, I consider myself decently knowledgeable about tropical fish. But I guess I don't know how to pronounce better. I've only ever seen it written. Yeah, I really like this coin I did in the scales. Like, I went too dark with it initially, but then I brought it back with a white gel pen with that highlight, and I really liked it because it's like eye-catching, but not so eye-catching that it's like, whoa, there's a coin there. It's just kind of, I don't know, it's subtle enough, but it does catch your eye a little. I also like the subtle coloration I did in the scales. Like, it goes from sort of purple to orangey to bluey, purpley again. So that's nice. This fish wasn't quite as good. Sorry I can't get both pages on screen at the same time. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that. I'm sure I did it in my last video, but I don't know how. Sort of stuck here. I didn't move this tripod thing. Well, it's not a tripod. Whatever it is. Haven't moved it, but for some reason I can't fit anything on screen now. Oh well. Let's take this out. Sorry if I'm rambling. Yeah, I like that I sort of stuck with a colour scheme. Like, it's mostly sort of greens and blues and orangey reds. But it still looks a little bit chaotic. I think it's because of the sky. I think if I'd have gone with a different colour for the sky, I think what I was thinking was, oh look, there's a blue wave here, but I didn't put enough of this blue elsewhere, and it doesn't really go with this kind of grey-green background, but you know, it is what it is. So those are the better fish, whatever they are. This was another experiment for was it my birthday? So this must have been October as well. Gosh, I don't remember. I got some Faber-Castell Pitt artist pens from my mum, and I just wanted to experiment with them, so I thought, let's pick a page that's sort of low stakes. It's not really, like, this colouring page appears elsewhere in the book, so it's not like, if I mess it up, oh well. And I did. I did mess it up. I mean, I like I think it's a griffin. Is it griffin or a hippogriff? I think that's a griffin. But, like, I like the griffin, but the background I was just like, I don't know if this is going to work because these are water-based markers. So I'll just give it a go and see what happens and see if it does go a bit skew. If maybe I can mask it with, like, not mask it, but, like, draw attention away from it with, like, squiggles and things. Didn't really work. Oh well, it's fine. Now I know not to use them for backgrounds, but I do know that I can use them for more sort of foreground elements or anything that's sort of got more detail in it to obscure the fact that these pens don't really blend like I want them to. I mean, that's not fair. They do blend, and they are nice pens. I do really like them, but they just don't blend like an alcohol-based marker, which you wouldn't expect them to because they're water-based. But it does mean they don't bleed through. So that's really nice. One of the reasons I got them, because most of the books I have are double-sided, and I didn't really want to... Did I not finish another page in here? I swear I did. Oh yeah, there's a green marker right there. Aha. Oh yes, this was the buddy colour I did with, I think their name is TheGoblinQuinn. Now I'm really paranoid that I've got that wrong. I'm going to have to go check after this video. I'll try and link their YouTube and Instagram in the description of this video if I remember. If I don't, tell me in the comments if anyone's even watching this. But yeah, my memory's terrible, so odds are I probably will forget. I really love their version of this. They went for sort of like greens and stuff, whereas I went for more blues, so it just looks completely different. And I really like their version. Yeah, I used, oh gosh, what did I use for these? I think I used Derwent Lightfast and some polychromos, and gel pens obviously, but I don't think I used anything else. I don't think I used any water media. I'm not very good with water-based mediums, to be honest. Well, obviously. My pencil work tends to be a bit better. Still kind of shoddy in places, but better than my watercolours and etc. I like certain aspects of, like, I like a lot, this is one of my better pictures, I think, but then, like, I look at parts of it and I just want to nitpick, but I think that's just how I am. I can be a bit of a perfectionist sometimes when it's like, you know, just appreciate it when you've done something nice, Bailey. Yeah, I like the contrast between dark and light, like the darkness of the background and the lightness of the foreground. I like some of the blending I did. Some of it's a bit shoddy, but I'll get there. And I like the colour scheme I went for. So yeah, overall, do like that picture. Don't think I had any troubles with it. Like, I can't think off the top of my head. That's the trouble with doing a video like this where it's months ago. Well, actually, it was earlier this month, this one. This was in December. That's how bad my memory is. I don't know what's going on half the time. What was I saying? Yeah, I don't remember if anything went wrong. I think it mostly just sort of went all according to plan, really. I think, aside from me going outside the lines, but that happens in every picture I do, I inevitably go outside the lines at some point, because I'm just not that delicate. For my next picture, sorry if I'm waffling a lot, I do tend to waffle, and I haven't made many videos. This will be my second colouring video. Where's this page? Ah, there we go. Yeah, I like this one. Again, probably could have done more of a background, but I was feeling lazy. I'll just be honest. just like, I'm not doing that. I hate doing backgrounds. I like the look of a background, but I am far too lazy to like do them properly most of the time. So I was just like, oh, I can just like have a hint of a background, and then it's like almost like having a background without having to do the work of actually like having a background. So yeah, that's what I did. Yeah, I quite like this. I'm really torn on the gems though, because they do look, or crystals or whatever, they do look like crystals, but they just feel slightly off, and I'm not sure why. I did use references, not like these exact crystals. I looked up, I don't know, crystal or something, and then I think the reference I was working from was purple or something, but you know, it was good enough for me to be able to figure out roughly what to do. But yeah, it didn't quite turn out how, I don't know, just not quite exactly what I was going for, but oh well. Same with the apples, like, I don't think I used a reference for the apples. No, I didn't use a reference for anything other than the crystals on this page, because I wanted to figure out how to do crystals, at least sort of right. But yeah, the apples, I can't decide if they're too bright or too dull, and you'd think that'd be a really obvious thing to figure out. But I just can't, I keep looking at it going, no, that bit looks too bright, no, that bit looks too dull, and I can't decide where exactly it is I've gone wrong. Normally I can look at a page and go, this is where I've gone wrong, but I just can't figure it out. It doesn't look quite right, but oh well. Normally I can go, oh, I'll improve on this for next time, but not with this one. Yeah, so that's that. Oh, better take the tag out so I don't get confused, because Lord knows I do get confused very easily. I think this is the last one. Weirdly enough, this is the one I'm probably the most proud of out of the 3 months, even though the blending is atrocious. Like, don't look at it too closely because the blending is bad. I didn't even blend really. I was just like, let's just slap some colours on there. I used the Pit Artist pens to just sort of get some colours down basically, and then I used the pencils to go over the top and blend them a bit, I guess, but not really. Polychromos pencils, that is. I was kind of experimenting because I saw another channel and oh god, what were they called? Was it a Cluttered Life? Or something like that? Oh no, I'm really sorry, I've completely forgotten. Or Decluttered Life? I can't remember. I'll see if I can find it after the video. But they were talking about... Sorry. They were talking about how they sometimes put down like Pit Artist pens and then use pencils over the top. I think they called it like a war method or something. I found that quite funny, but I honestly can't remember the name of the YouTube channel, and that's really frustrating me. But I just thought I'd give that a go basically. I could have done a better job. I did this in like a day, which for me is unheard of. So it was very quick, probably because I used pens as well as pencils. But yeah, I do really like the colours. It looks really bold and bright and nice. I don't know why I keep holding the page down, because it's going to stay down anyway. Now you have to look at my hands, which... great. But yeah, anyway. So that's it for my coloured pages. I hope you all had a very nice Christmas or any holiday that you celebrate. And New Year as well. Well, that is a holiday, Bailey. Yeah. Thank you for watching.